Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I'm here. It's Monday. Welcome to tonight's stream. We're going to be playing more Mario Kart World. Yup, it's part 10 of Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World is the game that never ends. I still can't believe it's been fucking years we got a new Mario Kart, and it's good. And it's good, and I like it. Hope you're all doing well, though. Hope you're all having a good Monday. Today was a little bit of a lazy day for me. Honestly, it was one of those days where I was dangerously close to napping until I got told, hey, we got dinner, and I was like, oh, I gotta be up for dinner. Float my ass over like it's a pie in the window. I hope you're all doing well, though. Hope you're all doing well. We play Mario Kart. We play Mario Kart tonight. And I have a friend.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Oh man, Mario Kart, huh? Bro, if there is any update they make to this game in, like, soon, I hope it adds a sound test.
True. It's fucked up that Donkey Kong has one, but not this game. Not that Donkey Kong Bonanza has bad music, but I don't think it's as good as this game.
Does it add, like, a proper sound test, or do you have to, like, still listen to it via the fucking phonograph?
You do have to listen to it by the phonograph, but I think it has, like, every song in the game, pretty much.
Yeah, but the phonograph has a filter on it.
Does it?
At least from what I remember, it does. Maybe if you go to the phonograph and you stay in that menu, you, like, listen to the actual song.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard of that being a problem. Because people have just been doing uploads of it through that.
I just saw your fucking, like, startup screen. I can ask you questions that you shouldn't answer legally, but I do want to ask them.
If you want to ask about the playtest program, I tried to open it up and it said the service is not available. So I have not even played it.
Start?
I thought it was supposed to be today. That's what I was hearing, but it wasn't open for me. I had to play Yakuza 0 instead. Boo fucking who. I had to play a good video game.
Instead of an unfinished one?
Yeah. An unfinished game could be bad forever, but a finished game is always good. That's what Miyamoto said.
Yup.
Oh my god, I forgot to turn off my playlist. Here we go.
Anyway. You know what? Let's stop streaming right now, boot that up, and start streaming the playtest program. Let's speedrun getting banned on Twitch.
God. I'm not messing with the big N. Alright, I've seen what Nintendo can do to people's stuff online. I will not be taking the risk.
Yeah, that's absolutely fair.
I mean, honestly, if there's anybody who could get away with it, it probably is me. But I'm still not gonna do it. I'm the original coin coffer. These green shells are pissing me off. I'm the original coin coffer.
I still can't believe I forgot to get him in my, like, now complete Deltarune save.
Yeah, you fucked up so bad.
I'm gonna get the bad ending.
You're literally gonna get the bad ending. The night is going to descend and cause hell on Earth, and because you didn't get Star Walker, you're fucked. If anybody's wondering about the stupid-ass stream title also, it's because before the stream started, Jen sent, like, a post from Ed that was, like, it was a screenshot from the Gumball revival where they referenced Mr. Incredible becoming Uncanny. That show is so washed. It's maybe the most washed a kid show has ever been.
Dude, we're playing against the actual Super fucking Mario. Oh god, it's that guy. Fucking hell. How did we get matched up with this guy again?
Who?
The fucking Trump person.
He's one of the 3 people left playing this game. Honestly, though, he's got competition for worst name in the game in this lobby, though. Not even gonna lie.
I have no idea who the other one is. I didn't really look. I was just enchanted by the fact that we have somebody whose name is just the Japanese, like, katakana for Super Mario.
I was looking at them for a second. There's just a guy in the lobby named Israel Wins.
That's who I was talking about. That's what I said when I meant, like, the Trump guy, right? Because he... I blocked him on fucking my recent player list, and I saw that his, like, actual Steam username is, like... His Nintendo username is fucking, like... Trump rules or whatever. Wait,
well, I think it's a different guy. I think it's just a different guy with a sucks name.
No, I think Trump Rules changed his name to that because he just wants to be the worst person ever. But also, I can't believe how much time I'm thinking about this motherfucker. I want to think about Super Mario.
Yeah. Just thought I'd let everybody know in a Mario Kart lobby that I love Genocide, bruh. I fucking love Genocide, bruh. Just thought I'd let everybody know. But guys, he's gonna lower the egg prices.
Egg prices are still pretty high.
Yeah, but he's gonna make them lower, trust. I have to play my Mario Kart lobby to let everybody know that the egg prices are gonna go down. I don't know, maybe he's just a guy who doesn't care about the prices of anything.
Cares about the prices of Sabra hummus because he has no taste.
True.
Heard that fucking Soap Song is gonna get published by Microsoft.
I thought it was just that they were doing a demo for it. Is it being published by Microsoft?
I don't know, that's what I heard too, that it was just a demo, and also they have that other Xbox promotion.
Yeah, I didn't think
it's gonna launch with that Xbox ROG thing.
I didn't think it was going to be published by Microsoft. If it is, that kind of sucks. Because it means I will not... Well, wait, I was gonna play it anyways. I don't like Hollow Knight. Never mind. I don't think it's fair to say I don't like Hollow Knight. It's just not for me. I played it for like 5 hours, and it was too confusing for me. I don't really like Metroidvanias. The common theme for me is that the more confusing a game's map is, typically the more I don't like it.
Which is strange, because you love Donkey Kong Bonanza, but that game's, like, map screen system is, like, kind of unwieldy. Like, I understand the fact that it has a 3D map rules, but the issue is that the controls on the 3D map suck.
Well, the thing is, Donkey Kong Bonanza is still built like a somewhat linear platformer. Yeah, you can go off the beaten path, but it's usually very obvious where you're supposed to go. Like, Donkey Kong Bonanza is not a video game where I ever got lost. That was never an issue.
Super Mario's name here isn't even, like, correct, because they randomly change it to hiragana when it gets to the O. Strange.
Well, we have to kill them now.
Yeah. What if the only way to play against, like, people in Mario Kart now becomes, like, private lobbies? And they're all doing it to avoid this one guy.
It could be the new wave. Apparently the player numbers in the game are, like, really good. But for some reason, I guess the lobby system just kind of sucks. And you tend to get into lobbies that don't fill.
Like, there is, like, a regional system going on, and these are, like, New York lobbies. Which, I bet that guy's really mad about Mom Donnie gonna win the fucking election, huh?
Oh, he's definitely, like, a guy who thinks, like, Mom Donnie is, like, a radical communist who's going to destroy the Earth and destroy what is good about America. Like the egg prices. People who haven't tuned into Morganville BRB versus people who have? Wait. That's true. I can't believe I didn't die there. Oh, I got hurt a lot. No, that's okay.
Superhero has the Uncanny in its name? Is it just the Uncanny Spider-Man?
Something like that. Have you been seeing those, like, stupid Deltarune videos online about Togore?
No, but I saw a post on Blue Sky today about Togore.
Yeah, he's the middle child of Asgore in Tutorial.
Tutorial?
Yeah, that's what the videos were calling her.
Oh my god, that's really funny.
And he only appears in the hotel in Hotland, and if you ask Toby Fox about Togore, he gets really mad.
He gets visibly upset. Just like Scrupulous Fingor.
Exactly. Togore really is like the modern Scrupulous Fingor.
You say that like Scrupulous Fingor is like some ancient shit.
I mean, it's not ancient, but it's not like new. You know, it was like 5 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. It doesn't make it new anymore? Oh, no.
I don't know, listen, if something is from the beginning of COVID, it's like, it's a little old hat at this point. These past 5 years have been like 10 years.
Maybe it's like a difference in perspective. These past 5 years have been nothing. I don't know.
That's insane. That's completely insane. You weren't driving yourself crazy in lockdown? I remember when lockdowns first happened, and I got really into King Gizzard and Doom, which is like like honestly a crazy.
That is like the most 30-year-old thing you could possibly say, which is insane because you're younger than me.
Yeah, I was a fucking 20, dude. I couldn't even drink alcohol when I was doing that.
I would say that's some, like, born in the wrong generation shit, but, like, King Gizzard is pretty modern. It's just that I feel like they appeal to, like, 30-year-olds.
Yeah. I haven't really listened to a lot of King Gizzard's newer stuff. And it's not because I don't like the band anymore. I still do. But, you know, I was listening to them so much when the pandemic started that admittedly I got myself a little burnt out. Like, if I have listened to any of their, like, more modern albums, I've, like, only listened to it, like, once or twice. Yeah, you do not want to talk to me about Murder of the Universe. I fucking love that album. I think having Murder of the Universe as your favorite King Gizzard album is probably insane. But at least I started King Gizzard the normie way and, like, listened to Nonagon Infinity first. That's, like, the one that, like, anybody who's heard King Gizzard has heard before. Saw a post that was like, headcanon that the holidays named Chris, and a reply said Carol stopping Toriel from naming their new kid Torgor because Azriel was already taken.
Oh man, that would make sense because of Kris Kringle, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
It's also just funny because they really did still name their kid Azriel. Naming your kid after your own ship name is fucking crazy.
And then your ship doesn't work out, and every time we look at your kid, you have to, like, you're half reminded of your ex's name.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait for your adopted pet, Jengan. Jengan will PRP.
We're gonna name the kid Jordan, after the Fairly Odd Parents character. I have been starting Yakuza 0, and that game is pretty good. Although I will say, man, playing one of the pre-Ichiban Yakuzas, I missed the RPG battles. I don't think like the gameplay is bad. I think it's like a fun like 3D brawler, but I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest, that's probably why I don't play the other Yakuza games. I just like turn-based shit.
Yeah, I like turn-based shit way more. Like, I don't know, if I wanted to play something that was like the older Yakuza games, I'd probably play like a beat-em-up first. And get like my 2 hours of enrichment, and then move on. At the very least, I mean, the story is still compelling. So I feel compelled to continue. I do think I don't like the gameplay nearly as much, though. It's just hard to beat a good old-fashioned JRPG. Also, hell yeah, Soul with the 5 watch streak. Hello. I figured now was a good time to start Yakuza 0 also, because there's like nothing else on the Switch 2 that I want to really play right now. Like, I bought the like Miku Picross like new like second game that they just made, but that's like, I don't know, I play that a little bit at a time. You know, that's not a marathon kind of game. I'm not a Picross gamer like that.
I feel sad because I finished both Raidou and Donkey Kong Country, so this is like the only game left on my Switch too.
Damn.
Raidou is also a fun game, but it is also one of those games where you went from a turn-based game to straight up like a beat-em-up, which is kind of funny. But it is a really fun beat-em-up that's definitely, because it came out after the turn-based game, it's definitely a lot more inspired by like RPG mechanics, which I find fun.
Yeah, some of the differences between like modern Yakuza and old Yakuza like freak me out a little bit. Like the fact that you're like actively like earning money during the battle for like getting like combos and shit. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh no, that's specific to Yakuza 0, because Yakuza 0 was during Japan's bubble economy when people were making buku bucks.
I see. So in the other games he's poor? Or like at
no,
the
not
very least
poor,
not loaded,
but he's not making money for combos. He's getting money for doing tasks and shit.
Right. I do have Kiwami. I might play that afterwards. I think that runs okay on Switch too. I don't know if it's gonna be locked to 30. That's gonna look a little uggo, but I'll deal. I'll deal if that's the case.
Speaking of things that were kinda ran like shit on OG Switch, I do want to go back and maybe give Monster Hunter Stories 2 a try. Because I played like a total of like fucking 1 hour of that game, but since it was on Switch 1, it was like, it was slow and the frame times were like inconsistent.
Yeah.
But I heard that it's uncapped, so it's actually way better on Switch 2. I don't know.
Yeah, I wish someone had like a comprehensive list of every Switch game that has like an uncapped frame rate. Because then I could just like pull from my backlog from that.
I mean, if you include eShop games, that's gonna be really hard.
I mean, yeah, but
I don't think people really care about the frame rate on Hentai Slide Puzzle 47.
nah, I need those boobs jiggling at 120 FPS.
Oh,
Bare
they won't
minimum.
be jiggling. Those slide puzzle games just feature still images.
Then what's the point of buying Hentai Puzzler?
making a cheap buck for the person who made it. It's almost always AI-generated thoughties anyway. Anyway, speaking about bad porn, how about all the good porn that no longer exists on the internet, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, anybody watching, feel free to call Visa and MasterCard and Stripe and really annoy them for a while.
Feel free to call them and let them know that somehow that it is an incredibly stupid business decision to cave to the whims of a small minority of people and thus, like, lock out the profits from an entire industry that has existed since the beginning of transactions.
Yeah, I try not too hard to think about the sort of censorship of the internet. At least when I'm not trying to lose my mind, because when I think about it, it drives me to madness. Eventually, they will come for Motherfucker Morgan, and when that happens, you can find me in my house playing video games, but not to anyone in particular. Because when we get to the point of censorship on the internet where I can't even use a swear's name anymore, like, it's over. It's cooked.
Oh man, I don't want to think about that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it'll drive me to fucking madness. Dude, people online are posting some fucked up shit. They're like, yeah, by the way, Donkey Kong Country Returns is now more retro than Donkey Kong Country was when that game came out.
Did it come out in 2011?
It came out in 2010.
Okay, it's 15 years.
And Donkey Kong Country...
like, just about, huh?
Yeah, Donkey Kong Country was...
It was like 95-ish.
It was 94.
You know, finishing Bonanza really does kind of make me want to go back and play all of the Donkey Kong Country games.
They're
Even
good.
3.
Donkey Kong Country 3 is not that bad of a game. It's the weakest of the trilogy, but I've come around to it. I honestly might like it more than Donkey Kong Country Returns. But I've only really played both games, like, once.
If I do play 3, like, I don't know if I want to play the base version, or if I want to play specifically the GBA version, where they did come back and get David Wise to add some new songs to the game, which is, like, very interesting, considering he was, like, a notable absence in the original game.
Yeah. I mean, I think both games have, like, a pretty good OST.
That's such an insane take, But the only way I can rationalize it is if he was somebody who only grew up with an N64 and never really an SNES.
Oh, almost definitely.
Now, maybe he, like, straight up country was too hard for him. Which, like,
Pussy.
absolutely fair.
Nah, pussy. Pussy moves. If I could play it as, like, a 12-year-old, come on.
Oh yeah, no, my ass was playing that shit as a 12-year-old on my Game Boy. Advance. Not the Game Boy Color port. That sucks shit. Why did that fucking blue shell hit me when I was in 6th place?
I don't know. I'm like a DK64 hater a little bit. I really don't fuck with that game.
Have you tried the mod that just, like, allows character switch anywhere?
I'm not gonna play a mod of Donkey Kong 64. They should have just made it good in the first place. I was literally talking to Jen. I'm like a OG hater of a lot of things. A lot of things that are more common to shit on now, I was there at the forefront. Like, I didn't like Donkey Kong 64 before, like, the bad game design video came out, alright? I already thought that game was ass. I would have rather played the Donkey Kong Country games. Because they're actually good. I'm sorry to the DK64 heads. Yeah, I started hating on My Little Pony. And it's not even that I think My Little Pony is the worst show ever, but I thought it was really boring, and I do not understand the hype for it, like, at all. Like, it was something that I genuinely, like, tried. I watched, like, an episode...
Oh, my own personal victory. I got a star and jumped up in the head of the Dry Bones, whose name sucks.
Mm-hmm.
And made him get last place.
Good. Fuck him.
My own personal victory.
I don't know, like, I watched, like, one episode of My Little Pony, and it was, like, really boring. It was just, like, not a good show to me. It didn't, like, and, like, I described it to Jen, it very much felt like a show that had no edge to it. And I needed a little bit of edge in, like, a kid's show, and I still kind of need that. I can't, like, watch a show for kids that's all, like, feel-good emotions and happy fun times. No, I need them, I need a little bit of people fucking hating each other. I don't know, I grew up on, like, Courage the Cowardly Dog and shit, and, like, Eustace fucking hated that dog. I don't know, I think that's also partially why I like some of the earlier Pokemon stuff more, and also, like, honestly, some of the modern Pokemon games, is because they have, like, a little bit more of a sharp edge to them. I mean, in Pokemon Gen 1, everybody brings it up, but they really did just have a ghost town where everybody's mourning a bunch of Pokemon that died, and you have to fight the ghost of some random Cubone's mother. And the only way you can make its spirit rest is if you kill it, or you throw a doll at it, because Gen 1 is very well designed.
The doll is kind of funny, though.
It is funny. No, I say, like, it's very well designed, honestly, like, unironically. I think Gen 1 is fucking awesome. As I've gotten older, I appreciate Generation 1 of Pokemon more and more. Like, I would not consider myself a Gen 1er at all, because, I mean, Gen 3 is still my favorite. But, like, Kanto's kinda good, though. I feel like...
Yeah.
Like, in a weird way, it still kinda feels like the peak of their region design. Like, everything is just, like, so meticulous in that game. Everything that they added in that game feels like it serves some purpose. And it's cool.
I feel like I'm, like, kind of like a contrarian. And maybe this is also my Gen 3 bias, because I did play Fire Red and Leaf Green. But, I think I like Kanto better than Johto.
I definitely do too. Johto is a region I'm very nostalgic for, but I think it's probably the weakest designed region out of, like, the earlier gens. Like, in the 2D era, at least. Like, people will bring up, like, oh, Sinnoh has, like, the really bad pacing problems. But Sinnoh at least...
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Sinnoh also has, like, sensical level caps. Sinnoh is, like, a reasonably balanced game for the most part. It kind of jumps up in difficulty by the end of the game, but... Hey, Dynamo, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Thank you, Anpu Camilla, for the follow as well. We're releasing the Mona Lisa, too. Let's go. Release more fire types into Sinnoh? That's true. That's another big thing about Sinnoh. Like... I think it has a better region.
Honestly, it's like low-key an issue with Johto too. Like Slugma and Houndour are both like exclusive to the Kanto portion of Gen 2 games.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a problem in Gen 3 as well, because you get like Slugma, Numel, and Blaziken and Torkoal. 4 is better, but not by that much. Especially because one of those is fucking Slugma. Well, actually, there's Vulpix. Never mind, Gen 3 has a fine amount of fire types.
Yeah, there's Vulpix. Yeah.
Who the fuck said that Gen 3 doesn't have enough fire types? I don't remember who said that, but now that I thought about it, I'm like, you're fucking wrong.
You did.
No, I heard it from a YouTuber, and I took their like, statement as fact. Because I was like, oh yeah! Because I only thought about the Fiery Path ones, and then I remembered more of them, and I was like, wait, no. It's like, even if it's just those 5 fire types, that's, like, not terrible. I mean, like, Torkoal is legitimately good, Ninetales is alright, Blaziken is, like, a great starter. And, like, honestly, it's not even a region where you necessarily want a fire type. Because, you know, so much water. So, like, even if you don't want any of those fire types, it's like, whatever, you don't really need them. Sinnoh and Johto buff handshake meme, and it's for not having good accessible fire types. Oh wait, in Johto you could get Flareon though. Guys! Guys, you could get Flareon though.
Oh, the best fire type, for real, for real. Especially in Gen 2. Hell, even in Gen 4, it didn't have fucking Flare Blitz yet.
It didn't have Flare Blitz for a while. I don't even know if it has it until, like, Gen 8. I'm gonna be real.
Insane decision.
There's a reason that Flareon is the most unfortunate of the evolutions. That poor fucker never stood a chance.
Put it in Unite and make it busted.
True. I didn't get to ask also, Dynamo. Did you have a good stream? I saw you were playing the DK Artist thing in Donkey Kong Bonanza. I hope you had a good time with that. They should make Mega Flareon.
Ooh, they should make Megas for the original 3. That would be interesting. Or hell, just make Megas for all of them. How much do you want to bet it will land on random and not give us fucking Dino Park?
It's okay. You made a really cool Stewie Griffin? Hell yeah. I've been seeing a lot of Stewie Griffin in my feed. I keep saying it. I really watch too many YouTube shorts about Family Guy, considering they'd never make me laugh. The
best I could make in DK Artist was taking the apple and adding a worm to it.
Wait, that's cute.
It is cute. I do kind of wish that, like, there was, like, just, like, a random fractone in the game that looks like your saved DK Artist creation. Because that would be cute.
Probably be a nightmare to program, though.
It's like, I mean, DK Artist is based off of the tool that they made to, like, test deforming and reforming, like, shit.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it'd be easy to implement. Like, I would imagine the fractones have a lot more polygons associated with them. I don't know, like I was saying earlier, before, like, I like that earlier Pokemon had, like, a bit of an edge to it. And I like that they're kind of, like, reintroducing it a little bit with, like, Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet. Like, anybody who hasn't played Scarlet and Violet, close your ears for spoilers. You really do fight, like, the AI version of, like, Arven's dead dad at the end of that game. Or dead mom.
Oh, do you have Violet? I never actually knew.
I have Scarlet and Violet. Violet was my primary version, though.
Poisoning does kind of want to double dip and get Violet, but, like, that seems so wasteful.
Can't believe Pokemon has AI slop in it. True. True. Fuck game fucks.
Bro, I've been watching too much Shortcat for somebody who doesn't even really play this game. But, like, to myself, I was like, yeah, I did a really good shock dodge right before that major shortcut. And, like, realized that I might be too pilled on this game despite the fact that I don't fucking play it.
That's because the game is fun. It's no Jamboree TV, though.
Have you tried that yet? I do want to try it just to play, like, some of those mouse mini games, but I doubt it's something that I would have fun doing alone. I also don't know if you want to do it with just me and you know?
I mean, we're waiting on Sienna to get the game. If we could get anybody else to play Jamboree TV, that would be good.
Nice Kremling impression there. Oh. Dude, oh man. Oh man, I love Donkey Kong games.
Me too. What was I gonna say? Wait, what the fuck were we talking about that I forgot? Oh yeah, Mario Party! What is Bowser Live? I didn't touch Bowser Live. The only bit I've played of Jamboree TV was the tag team mode, which is fun. The only problem is that the game probably needed more 2v2 minigames to justify it. Cause
is there not a lot in Bowser Live? That's disappointing.
Cause you play primarily 2v2 minigames in the tag team mode, and it like if you play like a 20-turn game, you'll repeat games pretty quickly. It's not the end of the world, but I think as a result, it probably won't have as much replayability. Maybe it'll be better if I buy more Joy-Con 2 and can play it like 4-player with the Joy-Cons and get like the mouse minigames and stuff, but I don't have that right now, so I can't. Alright, I have 2 pairs of Joy-Con 2 already.
Oh, were you playing with, like, 3 other people?
Yeah, I was playing with my sisters and my older sister's boyfriend.
Yeah, I only have 2 pairs of Joy-Cons 2s, which is, like, insane. Those are, like, some of the... Like, I wouldn't be surprised if a good fourth of the price of the Nintendo Switch 2 is the Joy-Con 2s.
Yeah.
Like, those shits are expensive, bro.
Yeah, they're what, like, $90? Listen, I get it. You're gonna get a lot of use out of a controller, but dude, they gotta make less expensive controllers. We gotta stop making controller gimmicks until they can get the controller prices down. It's the Bowser TV show thing where you're supposed to play with your camera. It doesn't work online. And you play 2 mini-games involving the camera hitting a block, and then the game ends, and you see who can yell the loudest.
That's gonna be really fun to play in my sister's apartment.
Man, they really should have just waited.
Found kind of shit, yeah.
They should have just waited to make a new Mario Party with, like, mouse gimmicks and stuff. I'm not even gonna lie. Jamboree TV feels, like, wholly unnecessary, and if it wasn't for the fact that Jamboree is a game I've played a lot of, I would not bother. Like, if I played Mario Party Jamboree as much as I played, like, Mario Party Superstars, which is a game I liked, but I got, like, maybe, like, 15 or 20 hours out of it, I would not have bought the $20 DLC that's ass if it wasn't for the fact that I have, like, 70 hours in Jamboree. So I feel like I can more justify that purchase. Because you know what?
Also, part of it is that, like, I don't know. I like mouse minigames. I really do. And I'm excited to see those and try those, because, like, maybe I'm just too Deltarune pilled, but that mic fight was really, really funny.
Yeah.
Though I do kind of wish there was a way to do the non-Switch 2 version of that fight in the Switch 2 version, where you actually have to use your microphone.
It's only 3 microphone games and 5 camera mini-games. Jamboree TV 100% feels rushed out the door. Which, I mean, in a way adds up, because honestly, every modern Mario Party game feels a little rushed out the door. Although Jamboree itself felt like the least rushed out of the ones that have come out. Yeah, it is kind of crazy.
My question is when they're gonna fucking make WarioWare Click It.
True. They should name it WarioWare You're Clicking Me Off.
I'm the original Wario Walker.
True.
Oh, there's no way in hell we're not getting Moo Moo Meadows.
Yup. So-called free thinkers. I mean,
So-called
free
thinkers when there's 3-lap Moo Moo Meadows.
I don't even like Moo Moo Meadows that much. I just respect the 3-lap grind. Quinncoffer is such a little sweetie pie. Listen, I know the console just came out, and there's already, like, quite a few games on there already, but I do need more shit to come out on this system so I don't lose my mind and, like, buy Pokemon Friends. Because I feel like I might get desperate enough if something doesn't happen soon. Can there be, like, a Direct? They keep saying, the rumors were all saying there's gonna be a Direct this month. There's, like, 3 days left. Hurry up. I mean, listen, I shouldn't be surprised if people lied about there being a Nintendo Direct this month, but I reserve the right to still be disappointed about it.
Oh, absolutely. The Nintendo Switch's two games have come out. We need a third one.
Yeah, we don't know the dates of, like, anything else aside from Pokemon ZA. Which is, like...
Oh, and Drag X Drive, guys. Drag X Drive next month.
Drag X Drive. Drag X Drive.
Drag X Drive is gonna be this generation's ARMS. Where there's gonna be freaks who are gonna be, like, shooters for it. And, like, nobody else who cares.
I think you're being generous to Drag X Drive, I'm not even gonna lie.
Honestly, yeah, probably. Drag X Drive won't have, like, Clown Pussy in it.
That's not what I was thinking, but thank you for sharing.
Well, it was what I was thinking, so...
People are not gonna make Drag X Drive OCs. People aren't going to play Drag X Drive. Dude, why is the Israel guy so bad at the game?
Fucking... He's going out on his fucking, like, genocide trips to Gaza, and he's, like, taking, like, airbrushed, photoshopped images, trying to, like, butt mog on people, and then dying in, like, a fucking, like, drone accident. Or, like, a friendly fire accident.
You can't insert butt mogging into that scenario. You're insane.
The amount of shit I see about, like, from weird Israel fascists about, like, sexy IDF soldiers is insane.
I'm not seeing that at all. Where are you?
My friends post awful things in the fucking political channel that in my other server. I will be fair.
You
Like,
literally sound completely insane.
I do. I absolutely do.
Like,
But
I don't
also,
even know.
like,
I don't even know what to say to that.
oh yeah, it does. But most of us are in accord that we want a new world. And the old world is dying, the new world is struggling to be born, and now is the time of Israelis butt-mogging in their pics right before their obituaries saying they died in a landmine accident.
I think if I hear anything more about Israel butt-mogging, I'm literally going to, like, kill someone.
Fair enough.
Like, you will have blood on your hands if we don't stop this.
Hopefully. I was gonna say something that would absolutely get me banned from Twitch.
Honestly, that's me saying I would kill someone might get me banned from Twitch, just so Twitch knows it was a satire. Everyone got turned into Parabitty Bug, but not me. It's because I'm the original coin coffer.
I hope you enjoy that, trailing boost I gave you. That's a gift for a friend right there.
Thank you. The only time I want to think about butt mogging is when it's in the context of the original post. Just butt mog on these Zoomers.
Yeah, I'm sorry for using that terminology there. It made that post worse by extension.
And they're smiling. It's crazy that that post is so good that it immediately made me understand what mogging meant. And I never even heard it before, but as soon as I saw it in that post, I already understood. It's like, that should be, like, the sentence they use in the dictionary for mogging. I got fucking shells. I thought I would get a shroom. I got 9s.
I got 12s.
Togor.
You've been mogged by the Skibbity toilet?
The one thing that came to your mind about the word mogging was the one Skibbity toilet backrooms game that had the message, "You've been mogged." Vendy, I appreciate seeing you in chat every now and then. Your experiences are not universal. I have never had an experience playing a Skibbity toilet backrooms game.
Yeah, that sounds like you're subjecting yourself to the worst the world has to offer intentionally. And I say this as somebody who has a politics channel in a Discord.
I was literally gonna say, you cannot be the one saying this. You are not helping. The shit you were saying is way worse than Skibbity toilet backrooms.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Dude, this car is ass! Only remember because you saw Vinny play that game in a VOD? I see. Alright, if it's secondhand, I can accept that. I thought that you specifically were going out of your way to play the Skibbity Backrooms game. Nah, it's just the 40-year-old guy subjecting himself to the Skibbity Backrooms game. So I guess
that's insane to think about that he's like 40 years old now. Wow, that was the worst anyone's ever done it, Toadette. Thanks.
I thought you were making fun of me for a second because I fell off the map. I was like, damn. I know I did bad, but you don't have to point it out and make fun of me in front of the audience.
Yeah, that would be incredibly rude. I wouldn't do that. I was just making fun of my own performance.
You should play Family Guy back into the multiverse. Wait, that's true. I should. And the whole time I won't be laughing. But I'll be sitting and observing.
Isn't that the mobile game?
I don't know. See what kind of audience you could get. Dude, I don't know if I want to be the kind of streamer that attracts Family Guy fans. I feel like that is, like, quite literally, like, lowest common denominator.
What the fuck am I- what? Sorry, not you or well, maybe Family Guy, but, like... I don't know. I feel like I've been having the worst dry bones burnout of my life. I'm gonna need a dry bones vacation after this one. Just a little, the workplace here.
And I shock dodged. And they're smiling. I don't know. What do you guys think would attract, like, a dumber audience? If I played a Family Guy video game or a South Park video game?
South Park.
You think so?
South Park will have to deal with the people who think, like, South Park is woke and make South Park OCs. People don't do that for Family Guy.
I guess that's true. Yeah, I saw, like, some, like, you know, I saw some of the most liberal YouTubers on my timeline, like, posting the one Family Guy clip of Trump where he has, like, a, or not Family Guy, it was South Park. South Park clip of, like, Trump and he has a small penis. And they were like, oh my god, I can't believe South Park gonna get canceled because, like, Trump's not gonna be able to handle this heat. And I was just like, this is just really embarrassing. This is just really embarrassing. Like, have we not grown out of, like, you know, here's the evil guy, but, like, lol, what if he was gay? Lol, wouldn't that be funny? Like, it's literal lowest common denominator shit. That clip is indistinguishable from a South Park bit that would have existed over a decade ago. Yeah, I mean, the reality of the situation is that a lot of people who stopped watching South Park would probably still enjoy South Park because they're not, like, wise enough to know otherwise. And listen, again, I'm saying this as someone who's, like, saw it on my timeline from, like, YouTubers that I enjoy watching. And I will continue to enjoy watching, because it is one of those things where it's like, you know, I do have to accept that some people who make art that I like have really terrible taste. And this is something that anybody has to learn. Unfortunately, if you like someone, like you like a streamer or an actor or whatever, they will probably have shit taste in something.
Yep.
Martin Scorsese was in Shark Tale. Why the fuck was Martin Scorsese in Shark Tale? What did he believe in the project?
That Will Smith would look funny as a fish.
Wait, that's true.
See, like, part of me wants to say the way Will Smith is depicted in that movie is like, like, it is gross on just, like, a technical level because he does not look good as a finish. But also, like, part of me is like, this fish looks like a caricature a little bit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say that the fish is racist, because I don't think that's, like, correct. But those lips, man, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing, is that fish lips are already dicey. No, I got shocked. I had 2 really good items, too. Oh, bruh. Oh, bruh.
My capture card is like wigging out. Might have to re-plug this back into my TV. That or I might need to buy a new capture card. I've been meaning to do that for a bit. Ugh. So much money.
Yeah, I'm glad my capture card hasn't died yet, because that shit is too much money.
I do like when Coin Coffer loses, he does the fucking defeat animation.
Dude, Sawzels just posted in the Pokemon channel that Flabebe got Celebrate in 2022, and it was never added to Showdown. Dude, Z-Celebrate Florges would have been, like, fucked up.
Well, it got it in 2022, so you can't really...
Well, in the draft leagues we did. I was, like, what Sawzels was saying.
Oh, shit. Would Z-Celebrate Florges have been that bad in an Uber's draft? Or are you talking about, the OU draft that you guys did?
Honestly, it wouldn't even be that bad in Uber's draft either, because it would, like, oh, wait, you already have, like, a crazy special tank? Now imagine if it's even more specially bulky, bitch.
It would feel like discounts Xerneas. And at that point, why not just draft Xerneas first?
Okay, but no, not everybody's going to have Xerneas.
That's true. But not everybody's gonna have Florges.
Yeah, but, like, that's the whole point of draft, is, like, everybody gets one. You don't get, nobody gets, like, the same Mons. A lot of people are going to have to pick discount versions of Pokemon already. I had to use fucking Gligar in the Uber's draft league.
Okay, but Gligar's kind of heat, though.
So is Florges!
That's true.
What are you talking about?
What's Florges' ability other than, like, Leaf Guard?
Oh, I don't know. I think its abilities are kind of ass.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Is it fucking storming out? I thought I heard thunder.
You know, Legends Z through A will ostensibly have more shit about, like, Xerneas and Veltal. I wonder if they're getting Megas.
Oh god,
that'd
the
be
world's not
insane.
ready. The world's not ready for Mega Zern. Even with how crazy Power Creep has gotten, we're not ready for it.
I don't know, maybe if you have to lose that item slot and then you're like, what is it? Your Geomancies actually take 2 turns? I don't know, maybe it could be balanced.
What if they give it an ability that makes it so 2-turn moves hit in 1 turn, though?
That would be poor design, I think.
Yeah, some Pokemon abilities are poor design.
That's very true. But, I don't know, maybe I have too much hope in Game Freak, but I think they would know better, right? I don't know.
It would be nice if abilities were in Legends ZA. Because it seems like it's going to have a bigger battle
I think we're pretty much
focus.
confirmed that they aren't.
Oh, they're
Right?
not?
Like, none of the gameplay has shown abilities, and if you look at the Pokemon data pages on the website, none of them, like, list abilities.
Damn, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, but I do kinda get it, because it is an action RPG. Maybe
I guess so, that is true.
With extra stats and new types, probably, so...
Yeah, it would be the upgraded stats.
It's also possible that they don't have, like, battle abilities, like the video games, but they might have, like, specific, like, field abilities pertaining to how they function in, like, those action battles, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Mega Evolving your, like, Sableye it might not give it magic bounce, but it will give it, like, I don't know, a stronger block function or something, or make it so that they can, like, reflect some damage back or something. Who knows? Like, IDK.
I like that people are already getting scared that Mega Dragonite might have Aerialate.
Oh, I think if they give Mega Dragonite Aerialate, I also think that's bad design.
What, you're not looking forward to Stab Flying E-Speed?
No! Because Terra Normal E-Speed was already so fucking scary, even in, like, doubles, where it was immune to Fake Out and Intimidate drops. Like, it was insane. Inner Focus was already good. I don't see why they had to make it immune to fucking, like, Intimidate drops, too. Maybe not for singles, because, like, flinch strategies aren't really a thing there, but, like, IDK, I feel like being immune to Fake Out is a big enough, like, boon in doubles, you know?
It doesn't matter, because Incineroar still washes.
That's true. I also think Incineroar is bad design.
Yeah.
So maybe I shouldn't have opened the Pokemon Company or Game Freak.
Basically, bad game design Pokemon. Normalize is such a funny-ass ability.
Does Skitty get entrainment? / Delcatty?
I don't know. It doesn't really matter because their stats are so bad.
They should make a Mega Skitty Delcatty that just, like, still has normalized, but, like, gets, like, as many points in speed as possible. So that they can, like, max speed entrainment normalize onto people.
They should replace YOLO with Swag.
Yeah. They should replace Air with Swag.
Render Incineroar made to look like he's frozen. Fuck! I got Mario Karted. I got fucking Mario Karted, dude. Bad game design Mario Kart. I can get hurt in this game when I shouldn't because I'm innocent. Switching characters. I haven't played Penguin before. Let's play as Penguin. I didn't mean to pick that. That's okay.
I hope they announce anything about fucking Metroid Prime 4. That game could possibly be ass, which would be so sad. But, like, it's been in development hell so thoroughly. We know so little.
I think I actually saw a news report, and I think it was just a rumor, so it might not be true, but apparently they were saying that it's having continued development problems.
Oh, oh man.
Nintendo a little bit needs to, like, do something about Retro Studios.
Oh, they have been doing things about Retro Studios from the fucking start. Lest we bring up the softcore porn hosted on computers that they paid for during the original development of Prime 1.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm not talking about the start of their history. I'm talking about right now. Retro Studios hasn't made a game in 11 years and is, like, consistently one of the only Nintendo studios where you hear, like, kind of suspicious things about behind the scenes. Like, I'm not talking about
communication error has occurred, and I think I need to BRB real quick.
Okay.
It might not be real quick, but I will BRB.
Hey, that's my line. Why does this always happen to me? Am I not allowed to use my good item? Dude, we got a TF2 economy update, by the way. That, like, strange hat that I unlocked on the TF2 stream, I officially sold it and got $4 back. So yeah, I made my money and then some. Oh, fuck. I stopped paying attention for 1 second. Why? Oh, brother. I'm never playing as this fucking penguin again. This is your fault. Cry about it. Retro Studios is the only Nintendo studio to have made the mysterious Donkey Kong character, Lord Frederick, who never showed up in any late Donkey Kong media ever. They should low-key bring him back. I don't know, I thought he was like a cool villain. He's not like K. Rool. He'll never be K. Rool, but, I mean, who could be? We're playing as Cataquack. Oh, 3-lap airship fortress? Say less. Say less. He'll never be Tiki Tong either, because at least Tiki Tong managed to get into the theme park. Tiki Tong also managed to be kind of racist, which Lord Frederick could not aspire to in his current form. What? Yeah, I mean, like, Tiki Tong and, like, his gang are all, like, evil, like, representations of, like, you know, Pacific Islander stuff. It's, like, a little racist. Yeah, I mean, at the very least, you don't have to worry about Tiki Tong saying a slur, though. Nobody zapped me. If anybody zaps me right now, I'm gonna go 8. Okay, I got bananaed, which is not great, but it wasn't a zap. Ah! Fuck everything. At least Cataquack is as joyful as ever. What the fuck was that Toad doing? Beats the hell out of me. I hit into a bonsai though. Yo, when is Tiki Tong getting added to Mario Kart World? I kinda love when people say, when are they adding random dipshit to Mario Kart World? Like, not even, like, the popular, like, characters from, like, spin-offs and stuff. Like, oh my god, they should add Vivian to Mario Kart World. They should add Geno. They should add Prince Peasley. They're like, nah, when are they gonna add, like, Tiki Tong and, like, fucking Void Kong? And, like, fucking, I don't know. What's, like, another, like, spin-off shitter? When are they adding the fucking character from Paper Mario Sticker Star? What the fuck is her name? She's like the Sticker Crown. Do we have any Sticker Star experts in chat? What, are they making Mario Kart World worse? They already did. Kurtzty? Yeah, when are they adding Kurtzty? Also, hi V. Who is Krober? They should add a Fractone to Mario Kart World. You're kind of spitting. That would be kind of dope. When are they adding Stanley the Bugman? A Krober is what Gordon Freeman uses? Wait! True. Oh, these things! Man, why the fuck are they using the render for it from Dr. Mario World? That's so funny. That's the highest quality render we have of this Mario enemy is from Mario Kart World. Or Dr. Mario World, sorry. Dude, unironically, I would play it if it was in this game, though. I mean, I like crows. I think they're cool. Murkrow was, like, my favorite Pokemon for quite a bit until they added Ogerpon. And now Ogerpon is my favorite, but Murkrow is a close second. When are they adding Raphael the Raven? I'm saying, like... When are they adding Hooktail? And when Hooktail gets hurt, they're like, oh, my stinky feet or whatever. Sorry, that was crude. I apologize. That was too crude. We'll talk about something more decent, like big old dicks and pussy, which is more sophisticated. The bit has ended because Morgan misbehaved. No, the bit ended because I don't like feet. I didn't want to think about the bit any longer. It's got nothing to do with me misbehaving. Alright, I knew what I did. I didn't break any rules. Dude, okay, what's the ultimate, like, shitter character you would want in this game? The zebras from Bonanza is pretty good. I'm trying to think, what's the, like, ultimate, like, Mario Brothers shitter that, like, nobody has thought about in years that would be fucking hilarious to get added to this game? Spike? He's already in the game. He's literally already in the game. Alright, you can't call him the ultimate shitter, because he, like, appears in stuff. He's in, like, Mario Party and shit. He's not a shitter. I'm talking, like, guys that nobody is thinking about and haven't been referenced much at all. Yeah, but he sucks? That's your opinion. Alright? I'm not talking about, like, them being shitters in terms of thinking that they are bad. I'm talking about shitters in terms of, like, nobody thinks about them. What's your opinion? I think he's funny. I think he's funny. Especially the fact that he gets you this mad. Like, the hell did he do? An ugly booger? I'm glad he's ugly. We need more ugly characters in the Mario universe. Alright, I'll support any guy who wants to fuck Spike over the, like, 100 millionth person who wants to fuck Princess Peach. Like, oh, you wanna fuck Peach? Oh, you mean the conventionally attractive blonde woman with the big lips? Oh, wow. That might be the meanest thing I've ever said in my life. That might be the meanest thing I've ever said in my life. Why did you... Because I'll defend anybody's right to fuck Spike, okay? You're silly? I'm normal. I'm normal as fuck. Okay, listen, I should clarify, I don't actually have a problem with anybody who wants to fuck Princess Peach. You do have to accept that you're basic, though. And that's okay. Yeah, I'm normal as fuck. We have normal conversations on this stream. Alright, don't go into the BBW El Nina file folder on my computer though. It might change your mind about how normal I am. You were crazy for calling yourself out like that? Dude, if someone is, like, offended by the idea of me having a BBW El Nina folder on my computer, they're, like, they're not ready to watch the stream. I would still consider anybody that's, like, on obscure Mario enemies, like, a true shitter. Like, yeah, everything has a fan, but that doesn't mean they're not a shitter. El Nina folder? Yeah. This guy got poo in his name. Let's kill him. Inappropriate. About that alien guy from Super Mario Brothers 2? What are you talking about? Are you thinking of Tonga from, like, Super Mario Land? That would be a good pick, honestly. That would be a good pick for a shitter. He should be in, like, a new Mario game. Inexplicably. Katanga, or whatever the fuck his name is. Dude, it's fucked up how I'm, like, considering the Lego Game Boy. Because it's like, $60 is not terribly priced for a Lego set. And I miss Lego, but I also, like... I could spend $60 on a video game instead of a toy that looks like a video game when you build it. I don't know, can I get a rich benefactor to buy Lego for me? That's what I really need. You know, there was a trend on Blue Sky going around that was like, oh, what would you buy if you had, like, if money was never a concern for you? Dude, I would just be a Lego person. I would buy, like, a really big house, and multiple rooms would be just dedicated to Lego sets. And no, it does not play games. Which, I mean, I expected, because that would be kind of crazy if they gave out a $60 Game Boy in the modern day that you could just play. Man, building Lego is so fun, but it's so expensive. Like, I don't know, I've bought, like, figures and stuff that are more expensive than Lego. But it's still, like, man, I don't know. Actually, honestly, I might not have even bought a figure that was more expensive than Lego. Because Lego sets are fucking ass expensive. And I haven't bought any of those, like, hundreds of dollars, like, figures. I buy, like, Pop-Up Parade and shit. Should take a picture of your dad's Lego wall. Dude, your dad's Lego wall is probably dope as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie. Would be if it wasn't all Star Wars. The Star Wars Lego sets are, like, cool, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that's still cool to me. Dude, that reminds me of when I was a kid and I got my heart broken with my Lego sets. Where it was like, I had a shit ton of, like, random Lego sets built in our basement. Like Lego, like, SpongeBob and, like, Lego Toy Story and stuff. And, like, there was one time where we went on vacation and we had, like, family friends, like, house sit. But they also had a little kid. And the little kid, like, completely wrecked my Lego sets. And I think I must have, like, thrown out the instructions or something. And I was too young to really think about just, like, rebuilding them with, like, a instruction manual online. So I was, like, really heartbroken by all my Legos being broken. That's the plot of the Lego movie, is it? You know, I've never actually watched the Lego movie in full. I've watched, like, bits and pieces of it, but that is not a movie I ever watched all the way. I heard it was good. I don't know. I guess I wasn't really in the market for it when it came out. Watched it 4 times in theaters? That's kind of crazy. I never go to the theater to watch a movie more than once. I've never done that. I've also watched some hot ass in theaters. Like, I watched, like, Madagascar 3 and, like, The Secret Life of Pets in theaters. And you may be saying, Morgan, you were too old to be watching The Secret Life of Pets when it came out in theaters. And it's like, you're right, but my cousin wanted to go see it and like, invited me, and I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. See, I like the new Superman movie. I would not go to the theater again to watch it. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just never watched a movie in the theater that I thought was good enough to watch it again. Remember watching the Simpsons movie in theaters and your aunt took you and feeling so embarrassed at the part where the old lady swung her boobs to point Homer in the right direction? The part with, where Bart showed his penis live on the screen was fine, though. Not when Flanders said bountiful penis, though. Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna play any other video game that will, like, change my brain as much as Donkey Kong Bonanza for a long time. It really is, like, playing Donkey Kong Bonanza makes me see, like, any environment in literally every video game and make me want to destroy it. Honestly, I think that's part of the reason why I'm not jiving with, like, Yakuza 0 combat as much is because I'm like, man, I should be, like, destroying the area. Every game should have destruction-based gameplay. What's Joan doing? She had to BRB. Was I thinking about it because of the ostriches? I was just thinking about it in general, because it's, like, a really good video game. Donkey Kong Bonanza is genuinely, like... And maybe it won't be one of my favorite video games ever, but it's, like... It's gotta be, like, one of the best video games that's come out in, like, the past 5 years. You know? Like, it is genuinely, like, for the first time in, like, years, you play a AAA video game, and it's like, oh my god, they're actually, like, kind of changing the game with this. Like, that shit doesn't happen every day. We're not living in, like, the fucking early aughts, where we were still figuring this shit out. Video games do not get shaken up as much as they used to. And, like, you know, that's okay. You know, it's good for genres to develop over time. But Donkey Kong Bonanza is the first time in a long time where I played a video game and I was like, this shit genuinely feels, like, revolutionary. This shit genuinely feels like I'm playing like a next generation game. Like, I liked the Nintendo Switch. The thing that felt next gen about it wasn't any of the games, it was the console, like, handheld hybrid aspect of it that had me like, oh my god, we're living in the future. But no specific game really made me feel like that. Not even Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is a good game, and so is Tears of the Kingdom, but I never played those and felt like I was experiencing something revolutionary. I just felt like I was experiencing an open world game that I didn't think was kinda ass. Like, I already don't like open world games, but I think Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are okay. I don't love them. I'm not gonna, like, soy jack over every time I see, like, Breath of the Wild Link. But I think they're good games. I don't know, Donkey Kong Bonanza, though, that genuinely feels like we're shaking things up. We're creating, like, a new type of game. And I could be wrong. Maybe there could be more Donkey Kong Bonanza type games out there, but I haven't played them. Honestly, that's my new question to chat. What's like a game you played, and it doesn't even have to be super recently, but like a game you played in like the past 10 years where you genuinely felt like they were shaking up the game, like they had created like a true innovation. I think some people are just gonna say Undertale, and I can respect that. Undertale is a game I really love. I don't know if I would consider it, like, overly innovative. Tiddlywinks, can you grow up? Can you answer the question? Can't talk about anything in this chat without people bringing up, like, Tiddlywinks or, like, Bountiful Penis. Wish you'd played a game like that, but you've played maybe, like, 5 new games in the past 10 years and they're all mainstream. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You play the games that you enjoy. I mean, I guess it's just different for me because I play so many video games. But as a result, that's, like, why it's shocking when I play a game that genuinely, like, feels innovative. Because, you know, I'm not, like, ignorant. All art, in some form, is derivative. You know. It's hard to truly innovate in, like, most, like, mediums. Which is why we have to, like, gas up when it actually happens. And that's what I believe Donkey Kong Bonanza is. It's like a video game that genuinely could not have existed on like an earlier type of hardware. Like, they showed footage of that shit on like Switch 1 and it looks like it would have ran like fucking ass. Like hot ass. Even with like the like changes they made to like the graphical style. I'm gonna get hit by a blue shell. Only brand new game you've played that is even finished at the moment and also like that was maybe Anton Blast. Anton Blast is pretty good. Psychonauts had some interesting game design. Psychonauts is like... I mean, that's also like an older game. Psychonauts came out in like 2005. Have I seen Captain Wayne? I think I've seen it, but I don't know like anything about it. I have not seen the trailer, no. Psychonauts 2 is a little bit of a weird game for me. Because I, like, played through it all, and I was like, oh my god, this has to be, like, one of the best platformers I ever played in my life. And then I really haven't played it much after that. But I guess also I wouldn't want to play it now anyways, because Double Fine is owned by Microsoft. Because fuck all life, everything is fucking owned by Microsoft. I don't know, that was one of those streams that I did like one part of, but then it was like in an awkward time, so I didn't end up doing a part 2. And I probably would go back to it if it wasn't for the fact that Psychonauts is a Microsoft game. So I don't want to play a Microsoft game. You already own it? That doesn't mean I want to play it. Like, I could not justify, like, streaming a Microsoft game in the middle of a boycott. That's insane. That's literally, like, I'm just spitting on everyone because I'm like, oh, but I already own it. You know, we do solidarity around here. I don't know, Psychonauts 2 is a good game, but it is unfortunate that it's also a Microsoft game. I wanted to stream Doom the Dark Ages and play that, but again, Microsoft game. I bought it, like, right before the boycotts happened. Like, I bought it, like, below MSRP on, like, a key website. You posted it already? That happens. I must not have seen it. Or maybe I did and I just didn't check the trailer. I'm gonna save these mushrooms like my life depends on it. They added Mario Paint to Switch Online? Are you like /SRS or /J? Are you for real? I think the MMO playtest thing is live again. Well, I'm not allowed to play it on stream because Nintendo's very strict about that, but I could play Mario Paint if that's real. Would I /J about this? I don't know. Dude, it is on there. Dude. Also, no problem, V. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Dude, I mean, we can come back to Mario Kart World, but... like... dude... This is the future of video games. I can do this now.